Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. We're gonna do something a little different, but I wanna update you on Beau, and he's our horse that we rescued from slaughter. And Beau, as a slaughter-bound horse, has proven to have some challenges for us and for me. Then I'll give you a little bit of a history and how we found him, but basically just show you his journey, because the rescue horse journey so far, he's not quite where I want him to be, but it's interesting. It's fun as you go along, and it's rewarding. So we'll do some work with Beau today. So I'm taking you with me to see how he acts today. I haven't tried to put a halter on him in a week. We've had a bunch of rain, and the horses have sat through the rain. So, oh, good boy. He's actually turning towards me. I'm gonna come say hi. Don't leave. Don't leave. You're fine. Oh, good boy. Hi, good boy. Let's put the rope around you. What a good boy. Can you guys hear him kind of breathing, snorting loud through his nose like he's not really happy? He's not super happy. He just gets nervous still. Well, I've got the pepper tree in our halter boat. Got some difficulties here. There we go. All right, good job, buddy. Let's go. You don't have to breathe all like a dragon. See, you want to come play, don't ya? So I like, Beau's actually a quiet boy. He's friendly, he gets along with everybody. He's so interesting that if he trusted humans a little bit more, he'd be such a good horse to hang out with and ride everywhere and do everything with, huh, Beau? We're trying to get you there. Beau's actually acting pretty darn calm for himself, where he usually gets so tensed when I touch him. So at the beginning, you're filthy. We'll clean you up, buddy. But he would get so tensed with all these muscles through his back, especially right here. And his whole body would tense up. And he just gets worried and nervous when you're around him. So let's get him cleaned up. So Beau doesn't like it when I leave his space. Like, I put Simon away, I turned Grace out, and I come back, and now it's kind of like you enter his little bubble and his space all over again, and he doesn't always warm up to that very quickly. So Beau's story is, we found him online. I saw a few pictures of him, knew his age. He was AQHA registered, and that he was used on a ranch. And that's it. Or I started to notice when I was doing things with him that sometimes he wouldn't notice that I was on his right side, and he knew I was there, and I would just get this weird reaction out of him, like all of a sudden I was there. So I had the vet look at his eyesight. He's got a slight stigmatism in this right eye. It's not bad, and so we still just work on knowing that about him. Otherwise, he's healthy. He has a big scar at this right shoulder, which we don't know what happened. He has other scars, but this one's pretty significant. And when he's not such a hairy, woolly mammoth like he is right now, you can see the scar better, but let's see if I can show you. So what's interesting with this horse is you approach him out in the arena, let's say on a lunge line, and he'll block you with his head. He doesn't like you to come to the right. And he's just got this big scar here, kind of through here. So sometimes he doesn't like you approaching the right side. I just don't quite understand his actions. The thing that he does under saddle that I don't like is you can be on riding him. He's very nervous all the time anyway, so I don't like to get on his back if he's a tensed ball of nerves. I just feel like he's gonna explode at any moment underneath you, and that's not fun. So I don't like the balled up muscle ball of energy feeling underneath me, so I've chosen to do a lot of groundwork with him. I've had trainers help here and there, and we'll still continue with that and trying to find somebody who can put the time into him or just help me progress a little bit with really finding out and evaluating what he can do under saddle. Because to me, what he does on the lunge line or any groundwork out in the arena, with no one on his back, I see some weird things. There's no reason that that won't translate over to somebody or get worse with somebody on his back. So the one thing that I don't like is you can be on him and go to step off and swing a leg around and he'll spook at that even. So if I can't safely feel like I can dismount off this horse, I don't want to be up there. So the interesting thing with him though is I feel like he's always at the gate, he's always standing and wants to be involved. He's really alert, eyes, ears forward at you, watching whatever I'm doing with the other horses. And he wants to, I think he's kind of like, hey, come ride me, let me show you what I got. Let me show you what I can do, you know, I'm gonna be a good boy. You don't know neglect, abuse, you just don't know what they've had in their past. So it's unraveling this little puzzle and figuring out the best way to place him or what his happiest point in life would be now. From what I've seen, it feels like he has some training somewhere, maybe in his background, maybe when he was younger and then something traumatic just happened partially through his life. Who knows? You know, you wish you could talk to them or find out what it is, because I need him to stay mentally with me, especially if he's going to have a rider on his back. And he seems to get to that point that he'll check out. He'll get so worried that he's going to get hurt or that something's going to happen to him, and then when he mentally checks out, then that's the problem. When you rescue a horse from slaughter, there are some things you might not have thought about. So a horse, he was 10 years old, you know, they may come with some baggage. So by that time in their life, multiple people have abused them or they're fine. Maybe they were just neglected and they need some nutrition and refeeding. So when that wasn't the case with Beau, it's more his mind and his personality's good, but he's quirky, and his mind has some points where I believe he's had trauma in his past and he'll shut down. So he's still being evaluated. He's a little beyond me, honestly, and I just need help with trainers with this one. So I've got to do whatever I can for him. So he's here now. We'll get the most we can for him, and I like him. I know he'll make somebody a really good horse. I know there's a good horse here, even though he has some behavior issues. And look, he's just so sweet. He's so sweet. Oh. He doesn't like to be kissed. I've done some groundwork with Beau in the round pen, and he'll stay really calm and not do the whole tense muscle binding thing. I can hop on him with a halter and lead rope, bareback, and he stays super calm. And I've just ridden short around, not much more than a walk. I don't remember if I put him into a trot, just making sure that he'd stop, listen, everything be okay, and I slide back off. So the round pen's kind of like my training wheels. I think it's a good place for me and him right now. And let me show you how he acts today when we put a saddle on him. Okay, come here, we hold still a minute, Beau. Well, that was good, buddy. Just curious how worried he's gonna get. So that was a spook for no reason, right, buddy? It's okay. So I do not just swing this up and over him. I try to put it up somewhat softly. That's a good boy. There you go, bud. Hi. I'm doing good.